Anderson to kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back him up 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
12. 33, check by 33. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. He's coming. 12. We got double.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
The tackle by Derwin James.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
You ready? You ready? Zero. Switch it. Tighten up.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 8 yards. There's still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
3rd down.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They run it with James. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
And that's good.
Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that. 18. Check 24. Good.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He was tackled at the 40.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And a terrific return.
No, that was cheesy. Your man's past the line of scrimmage, and I'm trying to slide. I'm at the 1st down marker. Common sense goes a long way, EA. Long way.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. A shotgun handoff now. Foster. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Result is a 1st down.
First down, Marino. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
A gain of 13
We see the first completion of the game there from the Dolphin great Dan Marino, and that never gets old.
No, it does not. In Miami, accumulated over 61,000 yards passing. Led the league 6 different times in completions. In a 17-year career, I saw every one of those years, and it feels like he led the league in completions way more than 6 times. Dan Marino had a magnificent run with the Miami Dolphins.
On 1st and 10, it's Marino. Looking left sideline, is complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very solid gain of 27. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. From 3 yards out.
Man, I really wish I played good people. Half the time, I just get unlucky by it.
Had the option there, read it perfectly.
Literally, there is no way that should have been an interception. There's no way he should have
because of
scored.
where they are on the field.
Like that run by Todd Gurley, shouldn't have happened. I'm in man coverage. How is he running a... If each person has a man, how is he running that and not getting tackled? This game just hurts.
Short kick taken at about the 16.
It makes no sense.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jerry Rice, 63 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post-route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So even at 7 now as they kick it away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
At the 47-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw it with Marino. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Super Bowl MVP Malcolm Smith. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. And now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense.
And he's into the clear. The 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Edgerrin James, 73 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 37. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Results in a first down.
A first down carry for Foster. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
The ball carried
Malcolm Smith there for the stop.
He was brought
well,
down.
any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big pickup of 38. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Arian Foster, as the first half is winding down. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. The strong running. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Watch the pass.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards there on the pickup, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's James. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Block at the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return. They'll take over first down and 10. At their
the offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Third down.
On third down, Marino. Open man, here's Foster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Complete to number 23.
That one good for 14 yards.
A gain of 14.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Marino. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. There he goes, right side. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Block at the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The drive will start with Arian Foster. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Marino here from the gun. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down is Marino. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Seattle, Washington, as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
56.
They'll try and throw for it with Marino. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Foster on 2nd down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
And it's Third down.
Out of the gun, it's Marino. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Martin Anderson on
And another touchdown pass for Dan Marino. Always had the big arm. Always had great touch as well. But I was going to go back, partner. 1984. I watched a phenomenon. Second year in the league for Dan Marino. How about these numbers? 5,084 yards passing, 48 touchdowns, 64% completions, and a 109 quarterback rating. All were career highs.
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll run on 1st down. It's James, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
The stop made by
Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
It's a gain of 5.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
On 1st down, it's James into the secondary again, and he gets this one down to the 24. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
On 2nd down, it's James. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so. Bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Kill.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's James. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And Myers able to knock it through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
For the Seahawks field goal.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Throwing now is Wilson. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a
crusher there as it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Two former division rivals in the old AFC West. The Seahawks and Chargers are underway. Lockett the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Alexander, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Check your hot read. Check right. Check right.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
James. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
James, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
45-yard line.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And he whips that one incomplete there. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a
From the gun, it's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Wilson to Metcalf that time. First down, Seattle.
10 at the 47
On first down, Wilson. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Lawrence Taylor. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Tackle made.
Right quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
You think you gonna get this? Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Wilson's
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And this one's going toward the sideline. They'll try to play keep away from Beckham. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
Jamal Adams.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. We're scoreless after 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 6 yards in the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll run here with Eckler. And unable able to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Brought down by Malcolm.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 37.
On 2nd down, Eckler. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 40 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
His pass.
23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
1st down, Chargers.
They go play action with Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Chargers.
Play action. It's Jackson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now it's Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Lamar Jackson.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
To number 80.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. Caught! It's the tight end, Kelsey. Touchdown, Chargers.
Number 87, Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce, as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find...
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He gets it left side to Johnson. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed.
So they grab the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 more on that one and another first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Well done from a safety to come up there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's the strong safety. That means being near the line of scrimmage, cleaning up the run game, almost an extra linebacker, and he relishes the opportunities to put a big hit on a runner.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th. Unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. James. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. A pass there over the middle to start things out, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Jackson.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Not the game, dude. Not the game. I've literally been screwed up and down this game. This is not the game. That's what's happened.
On the ground, it's Eckler.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
17 more yards on that one.
Dude, no, I'm going to lose my mind, dude. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this, dude.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here.
I don't deserve this.
On 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
I'm literally playing the worst person on EA's system right now.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now Eckler.
Strip the ball, son.
He stopped immediately there.
Dang, dude, I done lost the game. I can't believe I lost. Dude, I need them to release some Seahawks players. No cap.
Ball rests on the 7-yard line, 3rd and goal.
Are you stupid, 97? I swear, I have the most. Not only do I have bad players on defense, but I have retarded players on defense.
It's now 4th and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. I think probably just trying to draw him off there, it didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
Field goal, a 25-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. It gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Because completions get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time?
Go to cover 2. Make the decision. Go to cover 2.
We'll see how they handle it. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Wilson to throw.
Myself.
Oh,
How does he guard 2 routes in one go? I don't have a clue.
by the safety.
Oh my gosh. That Eric Weddle is one talented player, I'll tell you that. Can guard a streak route on DK and a post route on Jerry Rice. Dude, I wish I wasn't playing around. I wish I didn't play around at the beginning of the game. I really don't. Like, it sucks. It sucks. I don't, the only person who lost this game was me because I want to play around. Well, actually no, because when I went to freaking call timeout, it wouldn't let me call timeout.
This is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up
This game is just horrible. I'm going to play 2K Ultimate Team.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
How do I lose such an easy game?
And they will take
Like,
it here.
the reason he scored the second touchdown was not even my defense's fault. It's because I came out in field goal block. But see, we came out in field goal. So I came out in field goal block. And then he passed the ball. He literally, it came out in field goal block, but he was in 5 wide. So, and then I couldn't call timeout. I couldn't change it. I was literally stuck. I couldn't switch out plays from field goal. It literally just made me stand in that field goal block and then gave him a wide open touchdown.
Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee.
Man, it is sad that I'm just so talented at this game that EA themselves has to find a way to make me lose. EA themselves. EA themselves has to sit there and screw me. EA themselves had to screw me. This game is horrible. Horrible, horrible. That L is on me. And partially help from EA. Like, I couldn't have got a worse opponent. But he's literally the touchdown that won him the game was because he came out in field goal. I called timeout to go to field goal block, and then field goal block. But oh wait, he's in 3 wide, 5 wide, whatever. And pass has everyone wide open, but I can only use her literally no one, as I'm freaking inside the end zone trying to find a way to stop him. But there's no chance. No chance at all. This game is just pure bad. Sometimes I regret playing the first Madden I did play. Like, why did I have to play Madden 3-4 years ago? Life would be so much easier. So much easier. If I didn't play this game.
Here's the former
Like, wow.
Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway.
He's literally the only person who lost that game was EA.
And they'll get him down inside the
I didn't
30 to
deserve.
27.
You should be able to call multiple timeouts. You really should.
At their own 27-yard line.
EA owes me a Super Bowl. EA owes me a Super Bowl.
On first down, it's Alexander, and he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move.
Where am I lineman at? Literally, what is my guard doing? Move up to the next level, son. What are you doing? Freaking 94 overall.
Everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
At the 44-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
What are you doing, Jerry Rice?
Is incomplete.
Catch the ball, dude. What are you
looking for? And now it's second down.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
On second down now, it's James.
No way that man should be keeping up with me. Come on, EA. Stop the cat. Stop the cat. Come on. Come on. Stop it.
There's a first and 10
Good.
14-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. The impressive opening drive continues.
I'm so mad about last game. Literally a give me that EA bailed him out.
As this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
What? What are we doing?
They've moved it well, but here's third down.
Stop the cat.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And they're going to get him.
I can't play this game right now. I need to stop. I need to stop. I'm tired. I'm not. You have to be in a certain mood to play Madden. Like, if you're not feeling it, you're not going to play well.
Myers' kick is good.
I know this from years past, dude. If you're not in the mood, you're not playing well. And I would be in the mood, but no. That's what happens to everybody that I play. They literally get the sloppy toppy of a lifetime. Like, come on, dude. Great. Now I gotta play the freaking depend on defense.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. On the catch, it's
Gosh, dude, some of these things. That man is literally never walking again if this happens in real life. He just broke his spine. How hard he hit it on the ground. But no, EA Sports. It's a screen.
They set up the screen to Jim Brown.
All right, well, that's a torn ACL.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it.
I can't be doing that, dude. I can't be blitzing and crap. I really can't.
One of the true legends of pro football.
My cornerbacks are absolute dog crap. Absolute dog crap.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. On second down. It's Brown, and he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 35.
I don't even know if I'm gonna finish this game, dude. I'm just not feeling it.
Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
First off, I gave him a touchdown. Second off, imagine getting whatever that was. Dude, what? What?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's caught.
Okay, we're just hit sticking shouldn't be a thing. You should literally just throw a pillow at him. That's what it should be. Freaking pillow fights, because you don't fumble after getting a hit stick.
Wilson now off the bootleg, rolling to his right. This will be caught.
Oh my gosh, dude. Are we at like a freaking, is it 4th of July already? Because we are lighting them up like fireworks.
5 yards last time, now they double it and get 10 here. They try and run forward here with Brown into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured.
Dude, I'm run committing up the middle, sir. Run committing up the middle. That means I am sending my entire team up the middle. Why is he still getting yards?
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Stop the cappy. Oh man.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're
please,
please,
let's get the stop.
They'll try and run.
Nope. I run commit up the middle though. It defines the laws of logic, dude. Defines the laws of logic. Run committing up the middle. Run committing up the middle. Take it out the game if it's gonna be useless. Dang.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
Like, if it's gonna be that useless, there's no point. That's the only time somebody's ever gonna use it. And then there's no point in using it if they're gonna just, if it's gonna be that bad. So. Yeah, this is definitely my last game. Win or lose, this is my last game. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it.
After the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to.
Maybe I should just lose so I can restart my season.
In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
You met fan bases that wanted that.
Oh, wait.
They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive down with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
44-yard line.
From the 44, Wilson flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. On first down, Wilson.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love throwing hot dots and then they're getting nothing, dude. Literally nothing.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson.
Oh, I forced that one. I deserve that.
To get it to Metcalf, but it's
I deserve that.
by Denzel Ward. And the
Like I said, dude, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it, dude. It's just, it's bad. It is bad. Like, I just gotta stop putting myself in these situations, you know? I'm just gonna quit. I'm not feeling it. Yes, my defense is horrible, and that is not even the fault to me losing these games. It really isn't. All these losses came from EA helping the other team out. Like, even that one. Because I was just not feeling it because of what happened last game. So guess what happens? I don't feel good. So they screw me, and I play bad, you know? Because you don't play good when you feel bad. That's just what that's all comes down to it. You don't play good when you feel bad. So, obviously I played horrible because of what happened last game and him getting the sloppy toppy of a lifetime. You know? Like, I'm literally good enough to compete with people in the freaking Madden leagues, honestly. Let's just be for real. Like, not even capping, dude. Literally, the people that play in the Madden leagues are afraid of me. But no, I freaking lose because EA bails the other team out. 100% bails the other team out. But you know what? There's one thing to be happy about. The game is over. I'm going to go take a long rest before I play another game of Madden. So maybe I will feel good and won't feel like freaking, I don't know, freaking somebody that has COVID. Oh, you know what? Maybe I won't feel like a freaking EA worker because all they do is suck at this, whatever they call a freaking Madden game. Really? Can't they come out in 3 wide, 5 wide? Let's call it 5 wide, but it's really just 3 receivers. And then I couldn't. Where is everyone? You know? I was just bound to lose this, have a bad season because of that. Which is, it's all good, you know? I'm just glad the season's over. So I can restart. Real good, because now I don't have to worry about win or go home. I ain't gotta worry about nothing else. I just get a clean slate, and I'm gonna come back when I feel good. So I won't be playing games that make no sense, and I would stop playing like a complete dummy. Like, that's all it is. So once I stream the next games, you know, ooh, it's gonna be bad for my opponent. So I'm obviously gonna be locked in. Especially gonna be locked in. I'm gonna be feeling way better. And then I'm gonna actually be feeling like I'm in my Duffy, you know? Like I said, you can't play good Madden. You can't be good at Madden if you're not in your Duffy. You can't play head to head because you just make bad decisions because you literally don't care. Like I did in those games. Oh, so I can't wait till I play my next game. It's gonna be bad for the opponent. But I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.